Sup, peeps? Mania Backlash. Whew, it was wild. But we'll get into it right after this. But yeah, guys, WrestleMania Backlash 2023, or just Backlash, whatever you want to say. Results of 2023 were okay. It was. I'll put it this way: definitely was not the best pay-per-view in the world, but there were some moments. Let's get into it. Austin Theory, Bronson Reed, Bobby Lashley, and Austin Theory retained the title after. How did it happen? I think Bobby hit like a spear or something on Austin Theory. Um, no, I think Bobby hit a spear on Bronson Reed, and then Austin Theory threw Bobby out of the ring, and or something like that. But anyway, he Austin Theory. However it happened, Austin Theory did throw Bobby out of the ring after he just did a move on Bronson, and then uh Austin Theory went and got the pin really quick. Bobby Lashley ran back in there and he was angry. That was kind of funny. It was funny. But there was some moments like Bronson Reed hit the tsunami and Bobby Lashley reversed the ATL or the A-Town down, whatever you want to call it. Because is it just me, but I can almost be certain the move was originally called the ATL, which kind of got stuck in my mind. and uh, I mean, and I don't know. I don't know. Did I just make that up and didn't realize it? I don't know. Because they act like it was never called that. Now it's just the A Town Down, but I could almost been certain it was called ATL. Like when he first came out, I can almost be certain. But anyway, he reversed the Bobby Lashley reversed the ATL into the full Nelson neck grip chokehold or the Hurt Lock. Again, two names for the same move, but my point is there where again Bobby Lashley reversed the ATL into the Hurt Lock. So yeah, there were some moments, and Austin Theory ran in and broke up a really close pin and some other moments, but Austin Theory retained the title in the end. Bad Bunny versus Damien Priest. Again, it was some moments in here like or tornado DDT from the top, and Bad Bunny diving from the top rope, and Bad Bunny also beating Damien Priest with garbage can lids, and the Judgment Day, or as I call them, Halloween, getting involved, and even down to Carlito showing up. Yes, Carlito did show up, and Rey Mysterio wasn't too far behind and hit a 619 on Dominic, and Carlito spit apple in his face right in Dominic's face, of course, right? And as well as he had a backstabber on one of the Judgment Day members, I think it was Finn Balor. And then after that, someone named Savio Vega came out. I just stopped watching. Because I have no idea who this is. They acted like it was someone famous, so maybe he was good back in the day, but I just don't know him. But I did wind up peeking back, and Bad Bunny did win the match. And yeah, I'm not sure how he won, but he won. And yeah, that's that. Bad Bunny wins. I mean, it was a pay-per-view literally surrounded by him. Why would he not win? Seth Rollins versus Omos. Um, it's average. How much do you expect from Seth Rollins versus Omos? I don't even know how this feud even got started. I never paid attention from the beginning. But still, Omos versus Seth Rollins, anything involving Omos is never going to be that big. I'm sorry. I mean, it's kind of a pun me saying that, but it's kind of true at the same time, but it is kind of a pun because Omos is very big. But anyway, um he may be big and tall, but Omos doesn't have moves. He doesn't. He have a few moves. That's it. But it was funny at one part when Seth Rollins tried to deliver the stomp and he couldn't hit the stomp. Omos was like when he tried to stomp him, Omos was like so strong that he didn't go down for the stomp. That was kind of funny. And then he Omos delivered a chokeslam to Seth Rollins, 1-2 kick out by Seth. And in case you're wondering, in the middle of this match, MVP did get involved. He got knocked off the apron by Seth. But at the end of the match, Seth Rollins delivered like some like mega stomp from the very top of the rope, and was able to get the pinfall on Omos. So yeah, there you go. Next is the trio, as I call them, versus the Bloodline. And okay, I mean, it was a standard match. A kick here, a cool move here. It was one of those good old fashioned Monday Night Raw tag team matches. And then after that, it okay. This is the best way I can word it. It was kind of like Family Feud and WWE in one show. Because in the middle of this match, it's like you got Jimmy and well, not Jimmy, but Jay and Solo going back and forth. It's kind of crazy. Because Jay had Sami Zayn on the ropes, and then Solo tagged himself in. Jay didn't like that. So when Solo got in there, Jay tagged himself right back in. You see this argument's getting started. It's like, what's going on? What's going on? Then, of course, Sami Zayn was able to run in there. You know how it goes. So, and break that up. But then later on, it started again while Solo was showing some offense or defense. I'm not sure which one it would be related to wrestling. I mean, I'm almost more so talking about basketball here, but you get my idea. I don't know how to relate to wrestling defense or offense, but okay. Anyways, then um, in the middle of the match, then Jay came up behind Solo. Not like he's gonna attack him, but he just came up behind him and did he tap him on the shoulder or something like that? And then Solo was ready to deliver the spike to his own brother. I was like, oh my God. But he didn't actually do it, though. He didn't actually do it, but he was looking almost like he wanted to and didn't want to at the same time. And Jay was like, I'm your brother. Are you seriously going to do this? And all of this. Sami Zayn broke it up again. And then Jay tried to go for a roll up. Sami Zayn rolled out of the roll up and then got super kicked. It was one of these kind of matches. Close pinfalls, close roll ups, all those kind of things. Well, the roll up is a pinfall. Okay, whatever. So you get these kind of matches, but in the end, the Bloodline did wind up winning. Solo got the pin on Riddle at the end. But yeah, that was pretty much the results for that. And of course, Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. I expected more from this match. This was a very lackluster match. And on top of all of that, it got a little bit cringy. More violent than I would have appreciated. It got kind of out of hand, but okay, here's what happened. So basically, the only thing Brock Lesnar did is German suplexes. Um, that was the first thing, and then that that was the match. It was nothing but pretty much Brock Lesnar's delivering German suplexes, and then halfway through the match when Cody, I guess he's trying to like get himself together, he goes up to the corner and he's trying to pull the turnbuckle off. Well, not he's not trying to, but he's trying to hang on the turnbuckle to get some leverage. So Brock Lesnar grabs him for another suplex, and in that, Cody's hands being wrapped around the turnbuckle pulls off the turnbuckle, so the steel turnbuckle is exposed. They did this a few weeks ago. So with Jimmy Uso, though he didn't bleed, but Brock Lesnar basically had Cody in the corner, and then he was gonna try to run into him. Cody ducked at Brock Lesnar's head right into the steel post. And again, so just in case you're wondering why we don't have any images of this match, that's why, because it got really cringy after that. So just use your imagination, okay? Then after that, Brock Lesnar delivered an F5. It was a very weak F5. Of course, Cody Rhodes kicked out. Cody Rhodes did like 2 crossroads. Brock Lesnar kicked out. And then I can't. I'm not saying this in the actual order that it happened. I don't think anyway, but you get the idea. Then Brock Lesnar locked in the Kimura lock. I guess that's how you pronounce it. He locked that in. And then let's look at the science for a second. Well, I don't want to call it science, but okay, whatever you want to call it. Let's look at this for a second. So just look at the Kimura lock for a second. If you think about it, the Kimura lock, Brock Lesnar's shoulders are almost on the mat. It only takes a little bit of reverse weight to push his shoulders onto the mat, right? That's what Cody Rhodes did. He reversed the pressure, and 1, 2, 3, Brock Lesnar's shoulders were on the mat. And Cody Rhodes got that quick pin and took off running, and that was it for Backlash. I mean, I put it this way. As you saw, I described it. It was lackluster. It was lackluster. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the match, and yeah, that was pretty much it. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Ha! Peace out, peeps. Very impactful. Like and subscribe. Professor Coolboy is out. See you tomorrow for Raw results. Also, I can't forget, Night of Champions is getting ready to get started because since we're talking about Raw results, I cannot forget about Night of Champions. The tournament starts tonight and then continues this Friday on SmackDown. And then at Night of Champions, it will end. Who will be the champion?